Twitter Scope. It is Monday Fun Day, and let me turn this around. Let me turn this around. There we go. Welcome, everybody. There we go. Oh, well, that's a glaring, bright, horrible light. That was not very attractive. Sorry about that, guys. Usually I have this camera set up better, but it's a little wonky right now. So welcome. There's the camera. There it is. Hey there, Paul. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on in. Twitter Scope. You actually get to join Twitter Scope Live. Isn't that nice? It's because I heard what you just said, and I am so glad you just mentioned that in Blap. I do these every single day. I offer daily Twitter tips. My name is Dawn Carter. Ooh, there we go. My name is @DawnCarter, and I am doing my small part to push back the veil of ignorance on Twitter, to give out little tiny Twitter tips each day. Although it doesn't have to be via a phone, not camera. Well, you mean my tips? Well, it's my camera on my phone. Yeah. So Twitter tips on Twitter Scope every single day is going to give you a little tiny bit of a little nugget. So one little thing that will make Twitter a little bit more practical, maybe a little bit more productive for you. One of the most common things I've heard from folks is that Twitter sucks or that they don't get it. I, on the contrary, have found it to be really useful in business to connect with other partners or network with other folks, to connect with thought leaders. I can't even tell you some of the fun things. So let me tell you what today's Twitter Scope is. It is about, what did I just do with my thing? Look, I have my souvenir card that I spelled it wrong. Create souvenirs, digital souvenirs. I think I already showed you that card. What do you mean by digital souvenirs, Don? What on earth are you talking about? When you're in a conversation, let me give you just an example. If, for instance, you have connected with someone via a conference, like say it's South by Southwest or MobCon, there's some hashtag that you've connected with someone over a conference, and you want to somehow keep that conversation going, or you want to capture a funny moment. Let me give you an example. I'm on Blab all the time, blab.im, which is a video conversation platform. And one of the things that I do is while you're in that, whatever that event is, if you're watching on your laptop, I'll do a screen capture. I'll do a screen grab of some funny moment, some lighthearted moment, an inside joke, something like that. By capturing that thing and tweeting that out to that person, it's almost like creating a souvenir of that moment, of that event. Does not have to be fancy, doesn't have to take a lot of time. It literally can be capturing a screenshot and then sending that via Twitter to someone. I did that today. It made me laugh. It was pretty funny. There was, I hosted a show where I had put the title of the show and it said, I'm chatting about this topic with a bunch of rock stars. And it truncated the title on the tweet. And so my tweet came out and said that I'm chatting about this topic with some rocks. And it made me laugh. I don't know, that's my sense of humor. So the guest I had on the show and someone else, I basically did a screenshot of that crazy tweet and then sent it and tagged that with them to make them laugh. What do you use for capturing screenshots? Great question. So screenshots, two ways. And Paul, thank you for that question. Very, very good. When you're on an iPhone, which is what I have, I will just hold down the, I call it the belly button, one of the home button and the side button, and it'll just take a quick screenshot. So if I'm mobile, I will take it on my phone. If I'm on a Mac, which I am, I will do just Shift Command 4 will do a little screenshot for me. So once I capture that screenshot, then I just go in and find it, just search, use my Finder and do search for screenshot for that day. Once I pull that up, then I can rename it to something. Most of the time, I don't even spend that much time because, again, the point of this isn't to be fancy and crazy. It's just to, within a short amount of time, to create something digital that is like a souvenir of something that just happened. Do it. Don't stress about it. I mean, this is more of an advanced tip, but it fits Monday Fun Day. I mean, to me, what is more fun than having someone send you something that made you all laugh? I think this is such an easy and great way to do that. So again, it could be a funny tweet. It could be something that has meaning for you and has meaning for them. And then just send it to them and just say, hey, this made me laugh. Keep losing connection. How did you take the screenshot again? Okay, so on the phone, I'm on an iPhone. I don't know how you do it on an Android, but I'm sure there's an equivalent. So someone, if you know on Androids, please share in the comments how you do that. But on an iPhone, I push the home button and then the side start button on the side, and that'll take a screenshot. On my Mac, I press Shift Command 4 at the same time, Shift Command 4, and it'll bring up little crosshairs, and I will just capture the little segment that I want to screen capture. So again, neat way to just remind someone of a fun interaction or some kind of interaction that you just had. Oh, Android is the same. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. So again, digital souvenirs, great and easy way to bring value. Because again, that's what it's all about, right? It's saying, hey, I enjoyed the interaction we had. Here's this little thing. And it doesn't have to be crazy. I just want to emphasize that it doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be whatever. It really is more about the thought. I use an app called PicFrame. That's my go-to. I use that PicFrame, PIC frame. I use that app probably a couple times every single day. And I use that. I'll do a screenshot and then I'll bring it into PicFrame. Then you can put text. I use Over. Oh my gosh. From your iPhone, people, you do not have to have expensive software. You don't have a fancy computer. You're talking screenshots, pulling them, editing, maybe cropping out some of the stuff you don't want and throwing some funny hashtag or some funny word over it. PC is control print screen. Exactly. Yep. So it's very easy to do. It's free. If anyone has been watching my Twitter scopes, you know I'm all about the free. And yes, Over so much. Christy, is that not just the best? When they changed some of the things, though, that threw me for a loop. Now I'm back up to speed. I was like, oh, I get this. Now it's a lot more like Photoshop with all the layers and stuff. So just wanted to give you your quick 5-minute tip for today about how to make Twitter awesome. And again, I'm Dawn Carter. And every single day and I promise I will come up with a consistent time. I've been posting these at different times of the day, trying to find out what makes the most sense and when people would want. So if it's, earlier, go ahead and put into the comments. If it's like, Dawn, this is a horrible time. I'm trying to figure out when would make the best time to do it. So just want to let you know, again, this was TwitterScope. You can post any of your Twitter questions to #TwitterScope. I promise I will answer them on one of the scopes, not that moment. I'm not like sitting there watching my phone. But if you use the hashtag, I will look for it. So I do monitor that hashtag. Would love to answer your real questions. Right now, I'm basically going through a list of the most commonly asked questions I get about Twitter from my friends who I adore who think Twitter sucks. And so I'm basically just going to go down the list. So today, again, was more of an advanced tip. It was Monday Fun Days, create digital souvenirs to bring value or to reinforce a relationship with someone that you've made on Twitter. It's not creepy. Don't spend a lot of time doing it. And it's free. You can do it on your iPhone. So try it, won't you? Whether it's for an event, a conference, or maybe just something humorous that involved that person, try doing that screenshot trick and send it to them and see what the response is. I would love to hear back. So use the hashtag TwitterScope. Dawn Carter signing out. And Dale A. Boyer just joined. Thanks for joining, but I'm signing out. So replay watchers, thank you again for hopping onto TwitterScope every single day. Did my part of the T just fell off? And now it looks like iWitterscope. Okay, and I hope that doesn't mean something awful or nasty. Okay, so I'll work on repairing my sign and joining you guys later. Talk to you later, and we'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. And remember, Tuesday's Taco Tuesday, which means I talk about some small business tip or hack or best practice. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Oh, man, I hate when I do that. And I try to swipe down. There we go.